I just pulled your, so I did the same as I did with the, what I just do, Aries. I pulled your immediate past, immediate present, immediate future, and one advice card. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. First, let me just say I appreciate you even wanting a reading from me. So thank you for that. I say to you for that. And let's get started. Okay, so the first card where your immediate past is, we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles represents like financial stability for family, either through an inheritance, some type of financial gain, and some financial security for family. You see the mouse sitting here is full and content. The turtle is moving slowly. With time is no rush, no hurry. So it could be some type of generational wealth or some type of inheritance that came in. But it is for family. It represents family security, stability. So basically, your family-wise, I feel like you're okay financially. Your family is okay financially. Let me see how we got here. Let's see. Okay. So the two supporting cards of the immediate past. And when I say immediate past, it could be, I want to say last week. Last week or the week before. But this is an immediate past. It's not very far back. So it's something that that just happened. That just happened. Maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. Where you come into some type of financial security. Your family comes into some type of financial security. It could be either someone you know putting you onto a job. It could be, again, some type of inheritance if someone passed away. But it's something that came in that put your family in a very financially secure place. And it had to do with something being passed along to you. Or someone around you. Because I'm reading energies. And I've said that in several videos. But I'm going to read the energy surrounding you. So this is either you, someone you're with, someone around you. But an offer came in to put your family in a better financial space. So looking at this is how it came out. Like this. Let me turn this light on. I'm sorry. Make sure it's plugged in. I don't know if that helps any. Or maybe a little. Okay, here we go. Alright, so it came out like, like this. This is where we're at. And this tells us how we got here to this financial stability and security for your family. So you had the Five of Cups. I talked about the Five of Cups that came out in the Aries reading. But for you, it came out right side up. And the Five of Cups is someone who is stressed and anguished. They're sad. But I feel, and also could be betrayal. I feel like something happened. Someone betrayed you or betrayed your trust, whether it be in a relationship, a family, not family. It's not family. It's either a relationship that you had with someone or a friend, but your trust was broken. So 3 cups are spilled. But it was a temporary, disheartening moment for you where you were betrayed. But you still have the 2 cups. Two more opportunities. 2 things left. And I feel like the 2 things left was family and money. Your family and your money. I feel like this was an emotional, disheartening, sad, stressful situation where you were betrayed. And it was temporary. Like it's a moment that's fucked up that happened. But you still have 2 things left. Your family and your money. Now, the situation that happened, we have the Queen of Cups. Then we had a 5 of Cups. This is dealing with your emotions. And what I do know about Geminis is that they're not, on the surface, they don't come off very emotional. Sometimes people feel like they're emotionally shallow, but it's not necessarily always the case. That's just your sun sign. You have many signs, Quintavious. So, but these are emotional things that has happened to you, right? But you still have your money and your family. You have the Queen of Cups that came out in reverse. I read it in reverse. So if it comes out upside down, that's exactly how I read it. When the Queen of Cups is like this represents someone who's very kind, gentle, emotionally sensitive to their surroundings. They try to create a place of peace and euphoria around them. They like things to be very beautiful and pleasant around them. But it came out like this. I feel like this situation took some peace away from you. It took some peace away from you. But then financially, your family is in a more abundant place financially. Okay? So with the Page of Cups, that's betrayal, but you still have your family and money. Even though emotionally it put you in a fucked up place. It took your peace, your emotional peace. But financially, your family is good. They're secure. And whether that be by your doing or someone in your family's doing. And I feel like that's where your focus went to. Right? For your immediate present, we have the Queen of Wands right side up. And the Queen of Wands represents someone who does a lot. They have a lot going on. They tackle a lot, but even though they have a lot on their plate, they complete a lot of shit. They get shit done, and they make sure their home is straight. See, that fire is lit. She has the wand. She lit that fire. And this is fire energy. Fire is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This is your present energy right now that's surrounding you. You're getting shit done. You're getting shit done. And you're taking care of the home front. Let's see how you got there, though. You had 2 great cards coming out in your present. The World card, which is an absolutely great card for you, is one of the greatest cards in the deck that most people wish to attain. This represents victory. Victory, everything coming together, everything you worked for coming together. It's like when everything is perfect aesthetically. You look around and everything is exactly where it needs to be. It's come to the point where it needs to be. It's triumph. It's triumph. You see, you have the sun and you have the moon, right? You have the earth and you have the heavens, the world, and the spiritual world. And they come together and they align. And everything that you worked hard for is coming in. You have triumph. You have victory, right? And then right after that, you have the Ace of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, the start of new relationships, or if you're currently in a relationship that something is being renewed, whether those be vows or just a new commitment to each other, but it's total emotional fulfillment, like emotional euphoria, where you feel really good emotionally. So not only are you triumphing and you're getting the victories of everything you work for and getting your goals accomplished, but you're also getting back to a more healthier, more euphoric, more pleasing, more aligned emotional space, either with someone new or in a current relationship that you have. And it doesn't even have to be like a romantic relationship, though a lot of times it could be. This could also be just being in a good relationship with friends and family. But emotionally, you are fulfilled. Emotionally, you are fulfilled. Where you once was in the past, distraught and sad, and the only thing left you had going on at that very moment was money. Right? Your money and your family. Because that thing took away your peace with the Queen in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, where it put you, or where it brought you to a place where money was good financially for your family. And then as money was financially good for your family, immediately you triumph, victories. The goals that you're trying to get accomplished, they're accomplished. They're coming in. And emotionally, you are more stable. You see, with the moon, all the phases of the moon, with the eye in the sky, kind of representation like God, with the 3 rays of light, where it's emotional, mental, and physical, but you're fulfilled, your cup. Because cups is a water sign that deals with all the emotion. But your cup is big, it's full. You're fulfilled. You're happy. Emotionally. Emotional fulfillment. It's like total emotional fulfillment. And you're balancing everything that you have on your plate. Because that's what the Queen of Wands does. They like to have a lot of things going. And as a Gemini, Geminis like to have a lot of things going. Mentally, they like to be stimulated, whether it be work or relationships. They like to have a lot of things going, and they like to stay mentally stimulated, entertained, interested. Your present is looking really good. Your present is looking really good. Triumph and victory of your goals and the things that you want. Emotional fulfillment and the highest emotional fulfillment. All the phases of emotional fulfillment. And you getting shit done. Your house is taken care of. You have many tasks, but you're accomplishing them. Let's look at your immediate future. So, I don't know why I keep going to the bottom card, but, all right, Quintavious. So, look. You have the Page of Pentacles. This is good news, good fortune coming in. Hello. You have a lot of earth on, Pentacles is harvest, is earth. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You have a lot of earth energy surrounding you. Very practical, very logical, gathers, works, gets it. They get what they need. You have earth in your past and now in your future. A lot more financial gain. So this is good news, financial news coming in. That's your immediate future. Let's see how we got there. Now, the first card is the 9 of Swords. Swords is mental. It's air sign, which you are. Gemini. Who else? Shit, Aquarius, and I believe Libra, yeah. All air signs, all mental. You see how she's up with the 9 swords over her? They're not touching her. Like she just woke up out of a bad dream. Mentally, she's worried. She's concerned. This represents someone who puts a lot of concern and worry on something that hasn't even happened yet. It could be because you have so much shit going on that you don't want to drop the ball. You're worrying about, is this gonna, the goals that are coming in that I have, the victories that I now have, the emotional stability that I now have, am I going to be able to maintain it all, juggle it all? But you are. You are. You have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles came out in the Aries reading as well, but the King of Pentacles represents someone who gets all the pentacles. They have them all. They gain. They're very good providers, financial providers. They make good husbands, good fathers. But they can kind of be a little, I don't want to say scatterbrain, but they move on quickly to the next thing because they get bored easily. Just like a Gemini. Just like Aries gets bored very easily, but that's because they have so much passion. But for you, it's more of a mental. You always have to be mentally stimulated. Mentally appeased. So the king sits on his throne. He's gained all the pentacles, but he's still looking for the next thing. He wants to stay in his zone. of gathering and gaining. And you do that with the Page of Pentacles. Peacocks always represent good fortune. The Page of Pentacles is like childlike energy. But you get what you want. This person is very kind, very thoughtful, and financially they gain. So that's where you're at. I'll go back over it with you though. So let's take a look. Immediate past. Started off with some type of betrayal. A stressful situation. 3 cups are down, but you got 2 in the back. I feel like it represents your family and your money. Right? It took you out of your place of peace, this betrayal. Everything that was beautiful, everything that seemed like, okay, I'm good, I'm in my own little zone. Everything works here, I got it together. You know, I've created this place of peace for myself. This situation took that from you. But financially, you were in a good place for your family. Whether that someone put you in a good place or you put your family in a good place. But your family, or you and your family, are okay financially. You're financially secured. There's no anxious feeling around money. With that, your immediate present. You triumph. You get your goals accomplished. You have victories. Everything is aligned perfectly for you. As far as your goals and the things that you want in life, you have emotional fulfillment, stability. Your mental, your emotional, and your physical are aligned together. And you're getting shit done. You got a lot on your plate now. You have a lot on your plate. They say heavy is the head that wears the crown. But it doesn't have to be heavy. But metaphorically, it just means that you have a lot of shit going on. But you get it done. You handle your business. And you keep your home front straight. It's together, it's in order, it has what it needs. That's a good place to be. That's a really good place to be. Near future, you start to worry though if you're juggling everything right. But you're worrying for nothing. You gain it all. You gain all the money, all the harvest, you gain it. You're still looking for another opportunity. It's coming in. You have good financial news coming in. So you straight. I feel like, Octavia, this is a really good reading for you. Sometimes things shift in our lives, and that's okay. It's okay. Sometimes our attention has to be placed elsewhere, and that's okay too. Your advice card, though, 5 of Pentacles. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacles in your spread. The 5 of Pentacles just represents someone being careful with their money. You need to be watchful. Don't spend too much. Don't make hasty decisions with money because you're going to gain it. You've gained it and you're gaining more. You're gaining the opportunities. You're gaining the victory. You're gaining the emotional stability. You're feeling good and you're handling shit. Do not worry or overstress about things that has not happened and probably not going to happen. Sit on your throne. It's okay that you're looking for the next best thing. That's natural. Don't worry about that. There's nothing wrong with you doing that. That's a Gemini nature. Looking to the next thing. Wanting to be mentally appeased. And you're going to be. Another financial opportunity is coming in, but do not squander the money. Don't be loose with your money. Be very careful. So that is your reading. I hope that you pulled something out of it. I hope something resonated with you. I do appreciate you trusting me to do it. And thank you. Peace and Ashe.